Bowling Green police are investigating the theft of a fanny pack. Inside was a person's debit card and military ID. Pretty bold of the thief to steal from a veteran a week before Independence Day. A constable from Barron County was arrested by Kentucky State Police after a high-speed chase took place in Elizabethtown on Tuesday. Emotions ran high today as an Alvaton man convicted of murdering his grandparents faced his sentence hearing today. WBKO News reporter Derek Parham was inside the courtroom and has our top story at 10. Kentucky shelters are filled with animals and waiting for someone to adopt those animals and give them a place to call home. Across the country, many people are indulging in a cup or a cone of ice cream for National Ice Cream Day. City commissioners had to approve rezoning for the Digs on the River project at last week's commissioners meeting, much to the dismay of Kentucky Gardens mobile home residents who'd be displaced in the aftermath. Today is known as the longest day of the year. It's where there will be the most light in a full day, and it's also the official kickoff to summer. But here at Med Center Health, today is more about fighting the darkness that is Alzheimer's disease than it is about celebrating a day filled with brightness. Now, downtown Bowling Green is home to many things, including the Bowling Green Ballpark, home of the Hot Rods, the Silky Marketplace, and even the Sky Pack. And pretty soon, Goodwood Brewing Company is expanding their Game Yard Social to right here in downtown Bowling Green. And it's going to be taking place right here on State Street. As you can see, there's quite the crowd gathered here right now, and in just a few moments, Daniel Cameron and his newly announced running mate, Robbie Mills, will be arriving for one of their first campaign stops since Cameron announced Mills over in Frankfort earlier this morning as his running mate. The sun is out, it's bright out here, and it's going to be even brighter on the 4th of July, and it's all thanks to what we have right here on this table. Hey there, Gene. That's right. I'm at the Shell gas station right across from our studios on Russellville Road, where many people are here filling up those tanks before they head out on the 3-day weekend. And with many people getting off work right about now or in about an hour, I fully expect Russellville Road and going on I-65 to be flooded with cars as they head to their Memorial Day weekend destination.
This will be the third busiest Memorial Day since we began tracking those numbers.
This Memorial Day weekend, 42 million people are expected to travel over 50 miles. Out of those 42 million, 37 million will be traveling by car. Linda Lambert with AAA says that the COVID-19 pandemic played a huge role in low travel rates and the incredible travel surge that is expected this weekend.
For so long, we were not able to travel. The U.S. was shut down, other countries were shut down, and it was hard for people to get together and feel like they could do so safely. Now with that pent-up demand, we're starting to see our travel numbers really increase, and we like to say travel is back.
Now, despite the high prices of gas across the state, that surely isn't stopping people from traveling this Memorial Day weekend.
We have found that most Americans, if they truly have that desire to travel, regardless of what gasoline costs, they will cut back in other areas and save money for that vacation.
Lambert recommends taking your vehicle to a trusted mechanic for an inspection before hitting the road. AAA expects to rescue more than 480,000 people on the side of the road just this weekend alone.
Make sure everything's in working order, the fluids, the battery, your tires. You can probably reduce your risk of becoming one of those people stranded by the roadside if you make sure your car is in proper working order.
Reporting in Bowling Green, I'm Isaac Calvert, WBKO News. Stand up and cheer for dear old Western. Thousands of people packed EA Diddle Arena today to celebrate the achievements of the 2023 graduating class. Graduates walked into Diddle Arena with their caps decorated and towels waving one last time as a student. Some walked across the stage just like their family members did before them. For others, they're the first ones in their families to call themselves a college graduate.
I never thought I would make it this far. I actually did take a semester off, took a little bit of a break. Things just got really tough. So being here and finally getting to do this, it's crazy.
It was wholesome, very exciting to be the first in my generation to graduate college and set that standard for my entire generation to come.
Those same first-generation graduates said without the support from their family, friends, and professors, they would not have a degree in the first place.
Really understanding, it pushed me through even in the hard times when I felt like quitting. I just kept going. They kept pushing me.
And if it weren't for my amazing professors, I would not be standing here today, especially, my family and friends as well, of course.
So for not only the first-generation graduates, but for everyone becoming Hilltopper alum this weekend, stand up and wave those towels one last time, for this is dear old Western's Day. Ann Burden began selling cheesecakes out of her home 4 years ago as a way to raise money for her church's mission trip to Israel. But due to unforeseen circumstances, she knew she had a mission of her own in her hometown of Morgantown.
My dad passed from COVID, so the trip was canceled, pushed back 1 year, and then canceled completely 1 year. Mom needed some help, so I retired. And it's just a God thing. God put us here.
Thus, My Mother's Daughter Cheesecakes was born. Both Ann and her 81-year-old mother, Celicia, have been running the bakery for the last year. Ann says while she owns the bakery, her mother is the heart and soul behind the scenes.
So I was retired probably 20 years and decided to open the shop, and I came out of retirement and came to work. And I love working.
She's 81 years old and works harder than anybody here.
While Ann never intended to become a local business owner, she said it was her faith that guided her to do so.
Owning a business has never been anything I ever wanted. It's not anything I ever thought of, so I wasn't even smart enough to set goals. Obviously I want the bills paid. This is where I'm supposed to be. These are the people we're loving on.
Of course, many people come in to buy desserts like cheesecakes or brownies, but the main mission of the bakery is to spread love to all that walk through the doors.
Morgantown is awesome. They just love on their people. It's just been a blessing, one after another.
Mm-hmm. And we do praise God.
Yes.
For everything.
Reporting in Morgantown, I'm Isaac Calvert, WBKO News.